to follow Braden, Brandon. These guys are absolutely crushing. I'm gonna put Braden's photos right here. Brandon's video you guys just watched, so sick. I was so hyped on how that came out.
Can we talk about that sweet move you just did? What was that?
It was like that was like the Naruto. You can have a cool car, but I feel like half the battle is finding a cool location. It just doesn't get any better than this. Guys, look at this. You're watching a master at work. That's so crazy, dude. Thank you so much.
That's you.
Somehow we ended up out here with all these sick cars. Check this out. So we're actually out here with the 8080 cars today. This is the new giveaway car, the Ben Sopra GTR. Of course, old Bun's out. Then the Ferrari 488 GTB Casey. Levi, how's it feel?
Sorry, I ruined it. I brought a Ferrari.
You did ruin it. Look at that, because we got another GTR back there. This is the Rocket Bunny GTR. They just gave this one away. We're out here with Paul, the man, get some FPV drone work. This is gonna be so sick. What was that?
I said Paul's going into the metaverse right now.
He's going to the metaverse. He's just gonna disappear. So Melissa Richards from Grand Junction, Colorado just drove out here to take this car. Grand Junction is pretty close to us. I don't know, it's what, 4 hours away. Congratulations on the new car. That's so exciting. So if you guys didn't know, 8080 actually gives these cars away. She drove out here from Grand Junction, Colorado. We're gonna go on a drive with all the cars, the 3 GTRs, the Ferrari. It's gonna be a good old time. Give her some pepper. Give her some pepper, let's go!
Is it even on?
What? It sounds so good!
Yes,
Casey, get out of here!
It was a joke, come on.
Oh gosh. Oh dude!
It's gone.
FPV drones, dude.
Flyby.
It's the future.
Ricer flyby, Paul. Ricer flyby. Whoa! It's beating the car.
Yo, dude, that thing's hauling! Oh my gosh! Paul, you're a madman. He is so deep in the metaverse right now. Look at it. All right, it's go time, baby. It's go time. Let's go.
Brushstrokes, cutthroat from the low when no love goes. Women buddy like it's been that. When me looking at the bill stack off the bubbly buddy, I been stressed out. Let the smoke scream from my chest.
Check this thing out. Absolute monster. That kid's like 50 grand. Attaboy, Casey. Look at Paul in there. He's on. It looks like he's legit in like La La Land right now. Here's Melissa in her brand new GTR with her husband riding shotgun. This thing's so sick. That's what's so dope about these car giveaways is like, yesterday she didn't have a GTR. Now she's got a GTR. What a freaking crew. Look at these things. I maintain that those are like one of the best daily drivers you can have. Look at these. And guys, massive shout out to Casey, the widebody wizard. Yes. Self-proclaimed widebody wizard, but I agree with it. Casey helped me do this car. Casey did that car. You didn't do the red one, but you could have. You could have.
To the other
this is a bad idea. Look at the balance. Oh. You need life alert? Goodness gracious.
Was that good? Could you tell it was planned?
No, you couldn't tell at all.
Did I sell it?
No. you sold it like the cold corn dog at a baseball game.
You sold it like a cold corn dog at a baseball game. Line of the day. That kit legit looks so good. So this video is sponsored by 8080. You can take home this Ferrari 488 GTB, or if exotics aren't quite your taste, this car actually comes with $60,000, but if exotics aren't quite your taste, you can take home the Ben Sopra kit GTR. This car comes with $40,000. So these are the current giveaway cars. This is the car, again, like I mentioned, that we just gave away. This is going home to Grand Junction, Colorado with Melissa. Again, mega congratulations on the car.
I love it.
It's perfect.
It is perfect.
It's going to a good home. So Melissa is actually gonna get her photo up here on the wall. We've got all of our past winners, every single person, over 50 people from all across the US and Canada. They've each taken home cars and cash. It's the craziest thing. And then they come out here, they get to hang out with us for the day. We go on drives. Then when the day of fun is over, we ship the car right to their house, or they can drive it home. It's your car. But again, how dope is that? She actually only bought shirts for her kids for Christmas. Bought like 4 shirts, kids for like Christmas presents. She got a GTR. So click the first link in the description below. You can catch one of these 2 beauties in your garage next. Be depositing that cash, $60,000 again, $40,000 here. Again, first link in the description below. I'll see you in there. So to the topic at hand, as most of you know, I bought something. And let me be honest with you for a minute. This is not something I ever thought in my entire life I would own. This is gonna be a long one, boys. This is gonna be a long one, because the build on this is gonna be nothing short of extraordinary. I went to great lengths in my last video to blur this car out because I had already bought it and I didn't want to reveal it quite yet, but a lot of you little investigators were looking at the headlights and trying to figure out exactly what it was. So if you guessed an RX-7, you'd be wrong. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce you to the new build. Not that, obviously it's not the dog. I keep trying to get rid of this car and it keeps popping back up in my life. I actually just wrapped up this car in the last video and gave it to James, but it keeps popping up in my life. Oh, let's go. Oh. I thought for a minute she wasn't gonna start. It actually stinks in here. But on that note, the new build is right above us. If you can tell by the under tray on the car, ladies and gentlemen, welcome the brand new Fox Body Mustang, baby.
Look, everybody with it. Eyes super heavy, I'm moving steady right through the city, lifted. My foot up on the gas, get a better way or watch you on the Michelin. Ties tied away, better ride that or you swimming with the fishes. Try not to get offended. My spaceship is coming, my base steady rumbling. I'm facing my drugs, so I space and my problems is coming together. I'm pacing my steps and it's so crazy. Our patience and time at work, yo, it's a fact I'm true to this shit. You can tell by the rap I'm truly gifted. Look, no lie, I'm high. Perp smoke all in my eyes.
So here it is, my 1990 Ford Mustang LX. This is the Fox Body. This is such a popular platform, and I was so stoked when I found it because it's super clean.
Talked about the smell yet? That smells just like it should. That smells like it's straight out of the 90s. Like that's been moldy for 6 years. But hang on, you're gonna make this thing like way cool?
Yeah.
You're on the wrong path, brother.
Why?
Donk it.
Donk? No, dude.
No, dude. Hang on, if you ask James really, really nicely, you might be able to borrow those wheels for a couple.
I don't want to.
No, you do.
I don't want it. I just tried to get rid of that car, and you're already trying to give it back. Okay, so that idea aside, because that's not happening. It's not happening. This is your guys' car. Jeez, you've been gaining weight. Look at the bow in that thing. So if you noticed as we were pulling the donk out, there is no engine and trans in this car whatsoever. That's okay, because I kind of wanted to pay less for a cleaner shell than pay more for like a running and driving vehicle that was a rust bucket. This car's in killer shape. It's totally ready for a swap. The plan is, I'm hoping that I can re-sleeve the LS7 out of the C6. I don't know if that's possible. It is an aluminum block, and with aluminum blocks, it's kind of a guessing game. Like chances are kind of low that we could re-sleeve it, but there's just a teeny tiny crack in it. And so I kind of just, at least want to have somebody take a look at it and see if they can re-sleeve it. And then the plan is we drop that in, or if not, we just drop in another LS, maybe an LS3. And then if you can see right here, there's actually already an intercooler mounted on this car. So you know what that means. Turbo LS coming in hot, baby. I'm hoping for a sequential as well. Maybe we start with just like a normal manual transmission and then we move to a sequential later, but I want this thing to be so insanely beastly. Like just melt your face off, burn all the tires kind of build. So we've already started planning this build out. And when I say we, I mean me and my boy Andreas. His name's Andreas Winneville, and he does designs and renders on all sorts of cars, but I would say like kind of his specialty, or at least where I feel like he shines, is mixing like JDM or like DTM or like other styling with American cars. So I approached him about this project. He was like, dude, I'm in, like 100%. So I'm super stoked to be doing this with him. There's a link below to his Instagram. Be sure to go give him a follow. He did all these preliminary sketches, just figuring out like all the design details of the car. So we're thinking like full race car. Like we're gonna go full carbon fiber headlights, maybe with just like some little LED strips, gnarly front splitter down here. Don't take this the wrong way, but when I say this rear end got me so hyped, it got me so freaking hyped. Look at how freaking sick that is. The diffuser is gonna be so intense. This car's gonna be stupid wide. It's gonna look so good. We've got a couple renders here. It's not necessarily gonna be these colors. This is just kind of what we were playing around with. But I'm thinking like full race car, like full cage, Lexan windows, crazy wide on the fenders, crazy on the side skirt. I'm super hyped on this too. We're gonna utilize like a factory style wing with an extension on the back. It's seriously gonna be so sick. I'm so hyped to get started on this build. These drawings are not like final. This is literally just like the first draft. So I'm sure the project will change and evolve as time goes on. I'm hoping to have it completed by the end of next year, but we'll see how that goes. Dude, look at this lineup.
What happened, dude?
I know.
Man, things have just gone downhill.
I know, the quality just started dropping after the NASCAR got here, really, and then this got here, and then, well, yeah. Well, we're out of here. I've got a hot date tonight with my wife designing gingerbread houses. As always, if you made it this far in the video, you're a real one. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked it, please be sure to give the video a big thumbs up. I hope you guys are just as stoked as I am about the Fox Body project. It's gonna be so insane. But on that note, see you in the next video.
Turn it round, turn it round.